maybe it'll start working.
Oh, she's from Ichabod? Yeah. Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
She's a nice lady. Really
What does she
nice.
do now? Does she still teach?
She still teaches. Her husband had the most wonderful bakery you can imagine.
He sounded as though he didn't have it now.
Well, no, he doesn't now, but he did have it.
Where was that?
Down in Hudson.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What?
Who is that nice man?
That's Linda's husband.
Oh. Oh, they live here? Welcome to what?
I was trying to put this around it, but this is a peanut like this. Trying to get the leaf on.
Oh, yeah.
But try again. I tried. Didn't work.
Nope. Over here.
Thank you very much for coming over with me.
It's glad to see you go again.
I know. Can't do anything about it though. She had to have a home. Now, is there a button down on the door? If I push it somehow, it will...
Yeah. You see that button, the first button, Jane?
Which one?
That
there?
unlocks it. See the first
Oh,
button?
I see, yeah.
First button to the left?
It says door lock? Oh,
Yeah.
here he comes.
Oh, that little guy? He just followed me out. He'll probably be out here in a second.
Oh.
He follows, he's like, Linda brought him up. He held him in
Oh, cute.
the bed with an eye drop. Cat. He went away for 9 days and left me home. And all he did was eat and sleep. He came back, and I swear to God, he gained 5 pounds. So he's on a low-fat diet.
Discovered something. The door lock is here. See the door lock? That's the last button. See the last button there? That's the door lock.
Oh,
Or the other option
that's
is...
simple.
Or is this one?
I think we can get a hold of
I
that.
was trying to lasso...
Front door, rear door, tilt, window, door lock. Easy. That's
Easy
easy.
peasy? Easy peasy?
That's easy.
Oh, look how pretty that is over there. It's so green and...
Oh, it is.
The
Yeah.
sun, now the sun comes out, right?
No, we needed that rain.
Oh, we did. It wasn't all of that. I don't know how many inches we got.
Isn't you sure that?
You gave that back to me. I didn't want it. You want it?
I gave it back. Are you sure?
Yeah, you did.
Well, I thought this was the James Beach thing. That's why I wore it.
Ah.
I think we can, we can push that, maybe. See, it's gotta go. I gotta pull it back. Don't I?
Yeah, push it back or whatever. Oh,
My
boy.
cell phone's right here if you want it.
Yeah, that's good. I'll let you hold on to it. I don't want to lose it.
Can't be simple, can it?
No.
Here, let's push this down. It's broken.
Won't go down, won't go down at all?
No.
No.
Oh! diggity.
Doing the one
Hot
down.
diggity dog. Whoa. Whoa. Now I'll have to back up.
Water too, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, it's water. It's what it is.
I'm gonna leave this in your trunk.
That would be a good thing.
You know that the trunk opens.
Yes. Ah.
Okay. Okay.
And is there a kennel there now or not? No. So you can't leave your dog like for a week or no.
The dog was so forgiving, she went back to that horrible place.
I know she didn't want to go down the hall though. She stopped right there.
Yeah, well, who can blame
Turned
her?
around, came back.
That was an awful thing to do to her.
I was worried, well, Vesta, we were worried last night because her nose was hot and she wouldn't drink and
She was really sick.
she was, yeah. But this morning she was all nice and peppy and it's awful thin though. She needs to bulk up a little bit. You can actually count her ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat some food and get her chubbied up a little bit.
Yeah. But she's...
Well, thank you, Jay, for giving us a
Yes,
ride home.
Thank you, Jay, for helping us. My goodness.
I don't know. He might. Your mechanic might tow it tonight, or is he?
No, he's Stockport Garage, and he's closed Saturday and Sunday.
Gabriel, Ron Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel, you know him? And his father, and Gabriel, and his brother was,
Yeah.
and Jim Donovan knows them all.
Oh, look at the Canada keys.
But the thing is that they put so much fancy stuff on a Lincoln that
Yeah, there's a lot that could go wrong with it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
there's a lot you can go wrong with it. The wiring and anything, and it's nice to have a luxury car, but it's just one more thing to pay for.
Yeah, that's like this. It's got all the goodies in it. When something goes wrong,
It affects other things.
you can't tell. You don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's got the computer in it. You know.
Oh yeah, Pretty dashboard, isn't it?
This is lovely.
It's got
Well,
top of the
thank.
line jobber there.
What is it?
It's a GMC Yukon.
GMC Yukon.
Yep.
Nice.
And what kind of a vehicle do they call it?
An SUV.
It's a mini SUV.
Well, no, it's a
No,
full
it's
size.
a full size.
It's about as big as you can get on the road.
Now we just got a Honda. First new car we've had in,
You got a new car?
well, we got it last, a while ago. But it's the
You.
first new car we've had in 18 years.
Well, wait a second.
Now we have Grandpa's car is there too. We have Grandpa's car because he went in the nursing home. So we have to figure out what to do with it.
Poor Grandpa.
Yeah,
That's awful.
I know.
He shouldn't have done that.
Well, I offered to take him, but
You did?
I said to John, you know, you're gonna have to step two, you know, and he's not the easiest person to deal with. I said you'd have to, you know, do a lot of the care, you know, and he said no, oh no. But my suggestion is that he could go with our sister-in-law part of the time and with us part of the time.
2 weeks ago, we were walking out there on the
Oh
rocks.
my goodness.
That's how dry it was.
My brother used to fish down here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of copperheads down here too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, 2 weeks.
This is where the woman in the church died, Jane, and nobody knew it.
Oh really? What woman? Oh yes.
Hoteling on
Yes.
Hoteling Lane.
Yes.
She was dead for 4 or 5 days.
Linda. Yes.
Right here, Jane, right down here.
Yeah, think of her last name.
Which one?
Right here?
Yes.
Right there, yeah. Well, what happened?
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
what happened is that she was there 5 days. Finally, they went in and they found her lying on the bed, and her breakfast was sitting there, you know, all ready to eat.
In the kitchen? Yeah.
And her son, or was it her daughter, didn't know.
daughter.
And the church didn't know. She was on committees in the
I'm
church.
sorry, yes.
And the last I heard, they did an autopsy and they still don't know why she died.
Really? Linda Mewson, her name was.
Mewson.
Nice lady. And she'd just gotten a nice job. And her daughter lived over in Catskill.
And then her,
Had 2 or 3 little ones. And everything was, she loved the fall. She loved it down there. And she had just bought that house and was doing it over.
she what?
She just had bought that house, you know, not too long before she passed away. And she put the roof on all by herself. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's something.
She went up on the roof, took the old shingles up, and she was a tiny little thing. You would never believe she could lift up
That's
those.
amazing.
Yes. Go way up on a ladder like that. Yeah. People fool you. Now, if you want to go down Sunnyside Road here.
Yeah, right here, Jay. You're going to turn right. Uh-huh. You know, this is where the old Route 9 used to come out. You know, you're going down now, the old Route 9.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
It used to come out here.
Yep, that's what I
Used to
thought.
go straight. See those people's driveway?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the old Route 9 that came out down there where you
This way,
passed.
And there was a halfway house that stood there years ago that burned.
Halfway house, what's that mean?
Well, they used to stop, you know, the buggies and the wagons and the, you know, stay overnight and,
Right, yeah.
you know, had food and stuff there.
Oh, I'm so happy about the dog.
I am too.
I miss that dog already. Did you meet the dog, Jay?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Linda
she's a
told me
sweetheart.
about it,
Yeah,
though.
Linda was,
Just like, we used to have a dog like that. His name was Nikita.
yep, this was the old Route 9.
And Jane knew the woman who adopted her.
Yes,
knew her
it's
from
my
being a
daughter's
teacher.
Teacher. My daughter's favorite teacher, in fact. One of the very favorite. I couldn't believe it. Lisa Dufik. I couldn't believe it. They were nice people. Now, let's see. Vestas is... down here a little bit more on the right. Right after this telephone, the next telephone pole. There's a driveway that goes right after the mailbox on the right here. Yep.
Right here.
Jay, here, I want you to take
Oh
this.
no, I'm gonna give it to him.
No, don't worry about it.
I want it.
No.
Here's my 1980 Lincoln, Jay.
There you go. Does that start?
she is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you ought to be driving that.
Here, Jay, I want you to take this.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
give her- I'm
Don't worry
gonna
about
give
it.
him some money.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
It's all in good things.
I know,
Good
but
times.
you put that in your gas tank.
All right. Whatever.
I insist. Now, I live right down the road here, so.
So that's what
on
years?
the corner.
What year's the?
That's a 1980 Lincoln Continental Mark 6. That was the year that they put all of them together
Yep.
for a couple years, and
got
then they
the,
broke them up and made the Mark 7,
Mark
the
7.
Continental, and the town car.
That's got the spare tire in the
Oh,
trunk.
yeah.
Yes, good.
Yep.
That's its Continental
That's
feature.
the Continental feature, right?
And you should see the spare tires upholstered. It came with a toolkit, a fancy toolkit. It came with a.
I know they were top of the line cars. I'll tell you.
Well, they were.
Big V8 in it too.
It's got a 351 Windsor. You know that engine? 351. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
truck engine.
He's old guy. Ever. Oh yeah, they're beautiful cars. I always used to say they got a. When you drive them, they got a hood. I used to call them a landing landing field because you could land an airplane on the hood of the car because it's all engine underneath.
Yeah.
That's quite a car, isn't it?
Oh yeah, these are beautiful. They're beautiful.
Yeah, I start him up every 4 days. Going up and down the country road. What?
That's what you were driving. That probably will never die on you.
It's 300,000 miles.
Is it?
Oh, my
Wow.
word.
That's a lot.
Jane, thank you for finding the dog a home. It's lonesome without him, isn't it? Here. Jay, thanks again.
Okay, you're very welcome.
Jay Pettit.
Yes.
And that's Jane Dean, and I'm Glendora.
Yep. Okay. Glendora, you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Jay. Sebastian! Come in, honey. Come in. I miss the dog. Bless her heart. Thank you, God. Amen. Devin's plan was to be here at 6:15 a.m. to do the shopping at Walmart and get the list and see the samples of the packages, which brands we wanted and what size and so forth. And he made it at 6:40. That's pretty good. And I was talking to Pastor Slater to see what time he was going to the Apple Festival at Emmanuel. And that's at 8:30 a.m. And I promised Devin that I'd be here in case he had any questions at Walmart. And he was calling up to see if the Magic Jack worked. And the conversations were simultaneous. And I meant to record them for you. And I told him that Annie Dog has a home.
When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, Victoria. It's Glendora, and it's 7:15 a.m. and the sun is rising on the 2nd of October, 2010 Anno Domini. Jane Dean and Jane Dean had gone to the grocery store and had brought some things back for the little orphan Annie dog, and we were playing with her and talking to her when John Dean, her husband, drove up in another car and said, call Dr. Johnson, the veterinarian, at 828-9911. He thinks he has a home for the dog. Well, I appreciated the importance of John Dean's message and that his realization of its importance to even drive down instead of call us. So instantly we called Dr. Johnson, and there were 2 people there at his office, and a man and his wife. And he said, we think that these are the people who should have your dog. And I said, oh, thank you very much, and also thank you for the good job you did spaying her yesterday. I said, I want to meet the people. He says, you don't trust me? And that really isn't the issue. The issue is that, and then Jane Dean started saying, well, we're not going to give that, she was sitting over in the couch, we're not going to give that dog to anybody that we haven't interviewed and that we don't know. Jane Dean and Dr. Johnson are church mates, and so am I. I've known them for years from the Reformed Church in Kinderhook. They are pillars of the church. And I said, well, he says, bring the dog over here. He says, the people are here. And I said, we would, right away. And Jane Dean says, no, I've got to put away my groceries first. Well, anyway, she made a big thing of it, but she was back here within 10 minutes. And we drove out to Dr. Johnson's. And we came in with a dog. And as soon as the door was open and we got in, Jane Dean and the woman embraced each other. They've known each other for years. The woman was Jane Dean's daughter, teacher in one of the grades. And Jane Dean, after they were hugging each other, Jane Dean looked over her shoulder and said to me, he says, this is all right. This dog can go to this home. Well, it was a wonderful thing. And any dog, Linda was there, the technician, and Rose was there, one of the office help, and Dr. Johnson was there.
Hi, you've reached 917-971-6220. I am unable to answer your call at the time, so please leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
And so there was Annie in the center of 7 people, the center of attention. She was in the limelight. She was ecstatic. Everybody saying how beautiful she was and what great color she was and how pretty her eyes were and how nice her ears were. I was amazed that Annie didn't refuse to go into the veterinarian's office after she'd been abandoned there by us the day before, and then had all those horrible things done to her, and she was so sick. But no, she went in and she just loved it. She was the center of attention. So I had gathered up all of Annie's accoutrement and paraphernalia, and which is extensive, and transferred it to their vehicle. And oh, she was broken heart out. Forever, the look in her eyes will haunt me, as she was being held by the leash with the 2 new people, and she was wondering why were Jane and I going without her. Oh, that was a heartbreaker. But that is the end of a tale, a beautiful blonde wagging tail. And I couldn't help but cry.